In certain areas, there is no food. People eat leaves from trees.
And we are afraid even this tree is a little bit not enough for everybody. However, they try their best to divide it into the families. Each and every family has to have its own tree.
Others eat water lily plants from the river, which only help to ease the hunger pains, but don't have much nutritional value. Many rivers are dry or have no fish because of the low water levels. A group of about 20 women smoking a long pipe said that they smoke to ease their frustration. Many of them have lost their children to disease. To them, smoking is like food. A female deacon claimed that her husband divorced her after she had lost 6 children due to sickness. The husband maintained that she was responsible for the death of the children. She noted with a lot of bitterness, Sudanese women have no say in the marriage relationship. One woman lamented, "Cover our nakedness," and another echoed her cry, "We are ashamed of our nakedness," for it is unusual for the Sudanese woman to be naked in public. But the current situation has forced us to behave in such an awkward manner. The village chief expressed his concern about the children. The children are growing like grass and have nothing to do. These children don't go to school. The chief felt that although there are many willing organizations, they have not heard the cries for help. The children need education to ensure that they will have opportunities when peace comes. A co-worker took tennis balls along, which provided hours of joy to these kids who would otherwise have no toys and live in constant fear of attacks.
In 1998, students turned up at Open Doors theological leadership training courses, so famished that they could not keep awake during the classes and stay on their feet. This triggered off our Relief Aid project. In the first 6 phases of the Relief Aid project, 402 tons of relief aid and 3 tons of Bibles and literature were delivered with 95 flights. The relief aid consisted of jerry cans, cooking pots, clothes, blankets, food, medical kits, salt, mosquito nets, and other things needed for survival.
There were nobody. We talked with many people, but the people are appearing to come in. When we met with Open Door, they were open the way with Bible and the medicine.
We concentrated on the areas not reached by other humanitarian organizations. To avoid attacks, we often had to deliver during the rainy season when the enemy wasn't around. These difficult conditions complicated the matter further. People often have to walk many hours in extreme heat and with little food and water to reach the distribution points. They also face the danger of being attacked by government-supported militia. With the latest deliveries, airdrops were done. It is more cost-effective, and in certain areas, the landing strips are not good enough for heavier aeroplanes to land on, or the area is simply too insecure. An Open Doors worker was dropped off a day in advance with a smaller plane to coordinate everything on the ground and to clear the area. At one distribution point, people waited for 4 days with very little food and water to receive just a handful of food. The only people not pleased with the relief aid are the witch doctors, or spear masters as they are called in Sudan. One commented that Christianity and modernization are making them unpopular, especially the arrival of the food relief. The people are realizing that they are benefiting less from the witch doctors.
Open Doors sent a medical doctor into southern Sudan. She used her expertise to assess the medical need and to help where possible.
The population is out of touch with the medical services. There are no even community health workers. I found some medicines coming from the church. As I see, they were of high quality but low quantity.
In southern Sudan,